I want you to imagine you're back in the 1970s, the early 70s, and we were free spirits, and we felt we had to do something to try and reclaim this area for residents because no one else cared. We were the first neighbourhood in the Camden to organise community festivals, and they started right here in Cromer Street where we're standing. So we got together as a community to try and reclaim the area for local people and showing them there's unity and strength. They came together 35 years ago under what was called the King's Cross Brunswick Neighbourhood Council. So we felt empowered to do things to change the area. And we got some government funding to employ 2 full-time community workers to work on our campaign to create a new health and leisure centre for the area. And right behind me is the end product, the Hunter Street Health Centre. This is quite a symbolic place where we are now. This is what used to be known as Bramber Green. It's now called the Judge Street Open Space, and as you can see, it's quite nicely landscaped. But it was basically a dog's toilet all those years ago. Families living in the flats here would not allow their children to use this place. We as an organisation, through the Child and Youth Action Group, deliberately organised the first multicultural children's festival in this space here. From that time onwards, it became a local space for local people. We were very keen to try and use the festival as a means of kind of reclaiming the neighbourhood. We moved it around the area. KCB was very keen to do that. And we ended up in Marchmont Street one year, in 1983. There was a building on the right here, which was the local post office. It closed. We were looking for a place where we could meet, where we could organise activities. And we made inquiries, and we couldn't find anyone owning the building. So we talked to a local councillor, David Burns-Windsor, and he says, well, fine, if no one owns up to it, just go and use it. And the rest is history.
My name's Pamela Mancy. I'm a local resident. I've lived in the area since 1964. I can't remember the year I first sort of tied up with KCB. I really can't remember the date, but it happened because they started an environmental action group which interested me. We did get quite a lot of things done through that environmental action group actually over the years. We cleaned up King's Cross. KCB were the forerunners of cleaning up King's Cross. If anyone can still remember what that was like way back in the early 90s, I don't think it would ever have happened without KCB. And if that's the one thing I remember that happened during my time with them, that's got to be a good thing.
So I started working at KCB in 1986. In 1990 I became the manager, and 90 to 95 it was really quite a shocking place to live and bring up families and for older people. At the same time, the Residents Action Group was set up, and that I think brought the attention of the authorities to the problems in the area and the fact that something needs to be done. We also tried to make the open spaces much better, and I think when we get to Argyle Square we can see the change there. So Argyle Square, so in many ways this was the heart of the problems in the 90s. It was scary territory, and some of the things that we were trying to do is trying to get first of all the needles cleaned up. I think one of the things I'm most proud of was that how the partnership, because we worked with drug agencies who were in touch with people who are the cause of a lot of problems, also had problems themselves, but also trying to work out a solution. But it was one example of how kind of residents' action helped to kind of control the situation a bit more and reclaim things rather than just sitting back and saying that it's awful. And I think certainly KCB played a big part in trying to kind of galvanise community action. One of the things also is it actually brought communities together, because actually if you're a Bangladeshi parent or you're a white parent, you know, you're concerned about needles, play areas, you know, education, all these kinds of things. So it actually did bring communities together, and people got to know each other a bit more. We acquired another community centre, Chadswell, which became a healthy living centre, and that in many ways became a hub for a lot of the communities in this area, which were really changing, because we had a growing Bangladeshi community, other smaller communities like the Chinese community, and then a few years after that the Somali community became settled here. So the kind of services we were often was a lot around advice. One of the things I remember, which is I think something that you take for granted, but actually different communities using the community centres, they kind of get to know each other. So it's a kind of that informal network, which means that if you're in the street, then maybe they'll nod and say hello, and that's all part of building the community. And it's something that King's Cross community neighbourhoods is really kind of the key to what they do, really.
Hi there, my name's Mike Blundell and I was youth worker here at KCB between the years 1989 to 1999, and it was a great 10 years. When I first came to the area very early on, there were a few really strong youth clubs with some incredible workers. One of the things was though that there Tunbridge was generally a place for young Bengali people, and Mary Ward was much more predominantly white, and almost never the twain would meet. And as I say, part of it was looking to get a strong Mal Bengali youth worker in, who was Nash, and when he came in, he saw football as one of the big things that he could use to integrate young people, and created Camden United that went on and produced all the work that it did. As I say, things like Camden United, and obviously time has gone on, and the whole integration is just incredible what's gone here. So that's pretty amazing, and it's a testament to the work of people at KCB.
I'm Nassim Ali, I'm the Chief Executive of the organisation. I used to go as a young person to Corrans Fields playing football there from the age of about 10, and I became a trainee youth worker. When I first started, there was a very small Bangladeshi community, and we had one Bangladeshi youth worker and one Bangladeshi community worker, but now King's Cross has got the largest Bangladeshi community in Camden. And also we've got a growing, emerging Somali community and a larger Chinese community. And the young population is quite high, and so is the old population. So you've got a real diverse community that you need to work with, and the challenges that come with that. So for us as an organisation, we work with people, newborn babies, to people that are over 101 years old, from all different backgrounds. I think KCB is not just about supporting the user members, but for the people that work for the organisation, it's a fantastic place to be in. And because we've been around for 35 years as an organisation, then we tend to get a lot of young people that we're supporting from going to our youth club all the way up to getting jobs and then being successful and coming back to us. And a lot of them are working for us, so it's like local employment for local young people as well. So there was another project called Camden United, which I set up in 1995, which used football as a way of uniting young people from different backgrounds. And that project won an award from the Commission for Racial Equality and the British Urban Regeneration Association.
I was quite a big football fanatic with the dreams of trying to become a professional footballer. And KCB decided to run a football programme called Camden United, and that was my early fond memories of KCB really. I started as a rookie 16-year-old here, and it played a huge part in my life. I'm grateful for the two very successful social enterprises that I run, which I founded, both supported and started from KCB in one way or another. You know, I still remember sitting in the youth room looking at posters and looking at logos, what I wanted to create for the Protect Soccer Academy. One thing I can say, it has helped me to become who I am today. There's no question about that, and that's what probably KCB's most successful thing is in enabling people to achieve some of their goals and dreams.
My name is Safina Razak, and my job has been to work with the Bangladeshi community.
My name Rakia Khanum. I like it, and there's any program, any center, I come in attend the program.
Oh, hello, my name is Rishna Begum. I come to the gym 5 times a week, Monday to Friday.
Over the 4 years, I developed a very good relationship with the Bengali Men's Project.
My name is Muhammad Abdul Noor.
My name is Abdul Hamid.
My name is Mr. Mizanur Rahman.
Is a happy mind is everybody.
We enjoyed much. Then we are passing time in King Cross Bengali Men Project.
I must say the project has helped the community very widely because we provide lots of services at the centre. Anybody who walks in through our door, we're able to help them. We're able to provide something for them.
My name is Ifrah Ahmed. My role is to help the Somali community who lives in King's Cross. But normally I see clients who come from all over the Camden area. We have a couple of activities that we run for the whole community, not only Somalis, but Bangladeshi and the Chinese. So they always thank to KCB.
My name is Hamina Haji Adan. 2 years I have sewing class, and 1 year I have English class, and a lot of things.
I'm Taslima, and I'm working as a community support worker. And like digging new skills, like English skills and numeracy.
My name is Sugaso. I have been coming KCB over 10 years, and I do different activities. Everyone here, they are friendly, they are very good, they are like my family friends. They help old people, young, everyone, you know, it's like everyone are welcome.
I'm Judy Flung. I'm looking after Chinese community in the local area. I've been working here for 20 years. I can see KCB doing a very unique and fantastic job.
My name is Selina Ho. I join all the activity in the Chapel Center. All these different communities, Chinese community and other community, and I have met a lot of good friends as well.
I don't think there's any organization will cater for so many different communities and so many age groups. And at the same time, for over 35 years. It's amazing.
Well, I am a volunteer, but I became a volunteer because I just retired and I was feeling rather bored. It's very good socially. Yeah, very good. So I think it's a wonderful service, really.
Well, lunch clubs is a big thing. So I was once told by a government official the borough of Camden had the largest elderly population and a lot of them lived in King's Cross. That did not surprise me at all. We have a huge elderly population. I did sometimes sit back and think, would that be the same if an organisation like KCB hadn't been here? Probably not, would it? And I think that's due to what is here for them, like KCB.
I started as a young person using these services here quite a long time ago, and then I sort of started as a gapper for a 6-month work placement. After doing that, an opportunity came for a trainee youth worker. I remember taking a group to a mixed group to Bangladesh, looking about community cohesion between different communities. And that was a really good project because it really broke barriers between different groups. There are many, many challenges that young people face, and our hope is that through our activities and provisions that will give young people real opportunities. I think if you look at KCB when it was founded some 35 years ago, I think if you look at the objective, I don't think those have changed significantly, but we're still dealing with inequalities, whether it's around employment, whether it's around opportunities. One of the things I like about the organisation, which is sort of embedded in the community, is much more grassroots, and it responds to the needs of community in a way that perhaps the local authorities or statutory services may not be able to do so. And that's the beauty of the organisations, in a way that is able to reach out to the diverse community in King's Cross.
I think KCB helps young people in the area because it reaches out to the young people. It asks the young people what they want, and I think that's why we work so well, especially in the community and in Camden as well as a whole. We listen to young people, we deliver on what they want. Obviously it's got to be realistic on what they want, but we try and deliver what they want. At the moment we've got a 6-day service that we offer. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays we've got the youth centre, we've got football sessions, different sports sessions, we've got our gym sessions, employment training, residential, summer programmes. We're the only youth provider in Camden to provide weekend provision.
The work that KCB actually does is really important in King's Cross, and it really does tackle some of the issues young people face.
Happy 35th anniversary,